The biggest revelation of all that we waited years for. Sarada's confession of love has got her questioning if she's competing for Boruto's heart with other girls, as she wants to do everything she can to protect him so they can eventually marry. Sarada gives Sumire the side eye and wants to have a girly talk. It's painfully awkward because both of them are head over heels for Boruto, and you can almost feel the wind slicing through the air with peak secondhand embarrassment. Sumire compliments Sarada's newfound power with her Mangekyo Sharingan, telling her that she did a good job taking down Ryu, but the two can barely get a sentence out since their last chat was basically an argument. Back in Two Blue Vortex chapter 16, the girls' beef kicked off over one thing: Boruto. Sumire still hadn't gotten over the fact that in chapter 5, Sarada went full shoujo manga and hugged him the moment they reunited, sharing a moment that she wanted with him. So when the topic came up, Sumire straight up called Sarada out, basically stating she was dumping all her expectations on Boruto and weighing him down, that they should think about what he's going through as well. Sarada wasn't having it though. The claws came out and a love triangle formed. Back then, Sumire made it clear she wasn't just the class rep anymore, and that she had her own reasons for supporting her man, rooted in loyalty, understanding, and her own love for him. That layered the tension because even still, Sarada called her class rep, in which Sumire states, "Bitch, how long are you gonna call me that?" Sumire quit being a ninja a long time ago to join the science division, but even in Two Blue Vortex chapter 6, Boruto called her a class rep as well. However, being in love, she doesn't want to be perceived in that manner anymore. She wants Boruto to see the real her, the Sumire that he can fall in love with, just like he was about to in his childhood when Boruto was asked who he liked in class, and he blushed when Sumire's name was mentioned. He's also the only person that saves Sumire from despair by understanding the truth during the New Way arc. So Two Blue Vortex chapter 25 brings the story full circle, as Sarada finally called Sumire by her name for the first time. Meanwhile, Ada wants all the tea, because secretly she too is joining the harem for Boruto. Using the Senrigan Dojutsu, she's witnessing their conversation in real time. Sarada then apologizes for being insensitive. She gets that from Sasuke after all, my guy Sasuke brushed up on her, and Sumire states that it's okay. However, Sarada leans into her self-realization. Everything her friend said was true. She was being cowardly about love and her power. Back when they were 13 years old, she ignored Sumire's question of liking Boruto because she was afraid to accept reality. But over time, with Boruto becoming the enemy of the world, shouldering all the pain and burdens of being a rogue shinobi, Sarada started to think of him more and more. At first, she was confused, thinking that it was to do with being in the same team, caring for a comrade and all. But then, Sarada realized it was something more. Now, the manga cooked here because Sarada's story is just a parallel of her father Sasuke. It's following the same story beats he had with Naruto. Sasuke spent years misreading the pull he felt towards Naruto as pure rivalry and resentment. He called it cutting bonds to erase the pain, but every arc kept proving the opposite. The hatred was really attachment and love. In their final valley of the end fight, lying there with no chakra and no arms to throw, Sasuke finally says the quiet part out loud. Naruto is his closest friend and brother. He recognized those feelings that he's hurt when his friend Naruto is hurt. When he's emotionally in pain, then he is in pain too. So Sasuke apologized at that time, choosing to live with it instead of fighting those feelings that he recognizes Naruto as a bro. Now similarly, his daughter Sarada thought, if I love Boruto, then I must be a bad person. How can it be okay for someone that wants to be Hokage to have selfish feelings? I need to treat the entire village as family, putting giving equal importance to everyone instead of just one ninja named Boruto, right? Now, I know a lot of you are young watching this video and probably haven't got married, but let me break down what Sarada is trying to say. Essentially, Sarada believed that suppressing emotions was necessary to become Hokage. She considered her romantic feelings a weakness, focusing solely on her duties as she was trying to follow Naruto's Nindo. So she tried to bro zone Boruto, but because our MC has so much aura, this was an impossible task. Eventually, Ada's omnipotence came into play. Everything turned upside down with the world's memories being changed, as the entire village wanted to kill the man she loved. Sarada could not accept such a reality, which then activated her Mangekyo Sharingan for the first time. Sasuke informed us that her Mangekyo will have a great source of power, and with the instincts of an Uchiha, it will come naturally to her, as the Sharingan is the reflection of the heart. As a result, Sarada now chooses to embrace her love, acknowledging that her feelings are a source of strength rather than a hindrance. Now in chapter 25, Ada is just like us, watching this shit go down like it's some amazing TV show getting her snacks and popcorn. Because Sarada, she finally confesses she loves Boruto too. Now this fits perfectly with the story that Kishimoto and Ikimoto has cooked up. It's great writing, because now Sarada's ideology is the opposite of the main villain. Because unlike Jura, who believes love is a weakness to humanity that causes all the wars, suffering and pain in the world, Sarada's ideals follow the opposite. She states Boruto is what makes her stronger, strong enough to even become Hokage. It basically mirrors Naruto's own journey, where it's about the power of bonds over suppression of it. However, Sumire, she's like, girl, I already knew that shit years ago, it was that obvious. With the girls finally making up, things somehow get messier. Balls deep prediction jutsu ends up being true as Ada hears the news and she is pressed. Yeah, she can make any man sub to her OnlyFans with only a glance, but there is only one person she wants now, either Boruto or Kawaki for herself. But here's the twist that most people forget. Ada's whole arc isn't just about lust, it's about loneliness. She never had real friends, and that's why Sarada and Sumire matter, as they uniquely are unaffected by her omnipotence. So rewind to chapter 74, Ada literally invites the both of them over for girls talk to gossip about feelings and try being actual friends for once. It's the manga spelling out that she craves normal connections, not just worship. So when Sarada doesn't run to Ada first with the big love update, of course Ada's jealousy meter spikes. She's been watching everything and wants to be part of the inner circle. That's why her reaction hits hard, as Damon is itching for a good fight and can take out any of them in an instant based on her orders. Now to enjoy more peak fiction about Boruto, watch this video on your screen right now.